What is going on, everyone? Semi-original guy here on New Year's Eve. Thank you very much for joining me. As you can see here, I am dressed to the nines today because it is New Year's Eve, and we're gonna play some Advance Wars. It's gonna be a good time. Hopefully it's gonna be a good time. And hopefully you're all having a fantastic New Year's Eve. I myself, I just came from my cousin's wedding. It's happy times. Glad to see her finally get married to somebody very nice, very good guy. So congratulations to them. As for us, you know, we're just here playing Advance Wars. So classy, Cryo Goose, classy. That's the only way to do it, man. It's the only way to do it. And here we are. Now, I just want to pause for a moment and just thank everybody that has watched all this Reboot Camp content with the War Rooms, the Challenge campaign of Advance Wars 2, and the Challenge campaign of Advance Wars 1. It has been a wild ride. I know this game has gotten quite a bad rap, but I think us as Advance Wars fans should just be happy that it's here and just appreciate it for what it is, you know? I myself, I have been having a lot of good time. A lot of good time with Advance Wars, and especially the Reboot Camp, you know? It's got its moments here and there, but generally, it's just fun and fresh to play it on the next gen consoles, you know what I mean? So, there's only one mission left, and that's Rivals. And hello, Nico Lolita and Cryo Goose. Welcome very much, and welcome to the stream. And yes, we are fancy today. As you can see, I got my tie on, and I got my suit on. So we are Dapper AF, as the kids say. Well, they might not say Dapper these days, but they do say AF, or at least they used to. I don't know if they say it anymore. But I'm an old man, and I don't know what kids are into these days. So, but yes, Rivals is the very last mission that we have. So, I guess we might as well just not waste any time, you know? We already did the final battle. Apparently, we got 300 on it once upon a time, so, you know, that's pretty cool. But this is the one we're on today. Mission 25, Rivals. And yeah, I really do hope that, you know, the series does have a future at some point, Crow, that's for sure. Neko. Okay. I will do my best to remember that. Neko. You know why? It's because, what the heck is that show called? I watched a show on Netflix. It's called King and Ashura, and the guy's name is Nico. So anytime I see anything that kind of resembles that, I always go straight to Nico. So I apologize for that. But Neko Lolita, we shall remember that. Yes, the Nikos. Alrighty. Rivals it is, folks. Rivals it is. Also, we are going to be doing this entire run with cinematics on. We're going to watch every single shot, and it's going to be good. There aren't many units out here, are there? That's right. So you know what you need to do? Sure. I'll just use these bases and deploy whatever troops I need. It looks like there's nothing left for me to teach you, Andy. Good luck. All right. Oh no, I don't know what a Nico thing is. But, yeah. Oh, never experienced Rivals, eh? Oh yeah. I got my medium tank suit on, buddy. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, P-Dog. That's what we're talking about. Alright. Visual A, all battle animations. Music on. Here we go. Now let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a bit. Now I did get this done, like I said, in 27 days before, but that was a fluke. That was a fluke. Oh yeah, that was a fluke. But I believe that you can actually get the speed requirement for this match in around, I think it's 35 days ish, somewhere around there, so shouldn't be too bad. I think we're okay with capture animations, maybe. Battle animations, yeah, okay. We'll just go battle animations. But yeah, okay. So let's get right into it. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in so we can see these fine little guys right here, looking all spiffy and whatnot. I like to put this guy on the airport, just so I don't get any funny ideas about building any air units. I like to full send this guy all the way down here, and this guy can just sit right there. No funny business here. Alright, so let's see if I can remember what the proper build order here is. So we have access to 11,000 funds. So we need to have a little bit of money left over at the end of this turn. So I am going to build an anti-air. Apparently go to my CO menu, and then we're just going to build 2 infantry. And that's it. That's it. That's all. That's all we need to win. 2 anti-air. We're gonna need a lot more to win. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna need a lot more to win than that. But yeah, Neko, if you ever play Rivals in the normal campaign, it's not Fog of War, so it's a lot easier to manage. The Fog of War version is a lot harder, especially in the classic version of Advanced Wars. It was much harder to deal with because the AI cheats and it can always see you. Unfortunately, in the Reboot Camp, the AI does not have the ability to cheat as much, so we are a little bit better in that sense. Alright, so now I find that one of the reasons why people don't do very good on this mission is they neglect this unit right here. That unit right there. See, that guy right there, this is the key to victory on this map. The missile. You don't have a missile, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, I'm telling you right now. You're gonna have a bad time. And if you can do it, you should always try to have something to cover with your missile, because Eagle is gonna come and attack your dudes. The missile is not like a guaranteed one-shot on a lot of the units. It'll usually take Eagle's air units down to like 1, but it's better than trading anti-air. Much better. Yes. Priceless vision the missiles grant you. Oh, here we go. First contact. Oh! This guy. Look at this guy. Thinking he's so hot. But if you can see where those guys are set up, oh boy, we're gonna see some carnage here pretty soon. Maximum carnage. Just like the Super Nintendo. Pretty fly for a sky guy. I get ahead of myself sometimes. All the seals say I'm pretty fly for a sky guy. Alright, we're gonna bring that guy back. Bring this dude back. I kind of want to sit on that property. Now, I would like to build another anti-air this turn. Or not anti-air, another missile. But we won't be able to do that just yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to build an anti-air. And then we're just going to build whatever infantry we can out of the other bases that we haven't blocked. Which is just one. So that's it. Just one base. That's all we got. But that's fine, because you don't really need a lot of units. What you really need for this mission is units that are going to be effective. And Eagle's looking awfully sad right now, you know? Tanks are rolling up. Combat. There we go. He's so mad. He's so mad right now. Alright, let's end that turn. Now, we should be getting the bombers coming in here pretty soon, too. Oh yeah, you can hear some of them. You can hear them in the distance. My face looks like that in Advanced Wars by Web a lot. You just log in, you're just like, what? What happened to my units? I could have swore I had an entire chunk of units right here. Ah, well, that's okay. You know what I say? You just gotta get good, man. You just gotta get good. If Dark Souls has taught me anything, it's not the game. It's just me, man. I gotta get good. That's the only way to do it. There we go. Big old hit down to 4. It's feeling pretty injured. And we actually have enough for another missile. Perfect. Because we really... Okay. Bare minimum, you have to have your second missile by this turn. It's like very important. Very important to have that second missile. Don't have that second missile, you're gonna have a bad time. Alright, so. Yeah, that's right. The bombers and the fighters are inbound right now. I'm gonna build the... Oh my god. Whoops. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit harder than I expected. See? Actually, I got nothing. I got nothing for that one. You know what? Can't make it too easy on myself, right? Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our second missile tomorrow. And it's gonna be good. Checkmate. There's nowhere left for you to run. It's not like I was really gonna run in the first place. I'm kinda at the border. See, that's actually a little bit of a crisis, though. Happy New Year, Dan. I hope you also have a good 2024, man. Thanks for dropping by. You get to see me do some miss-buys. Just buy 11 AA. Yeah, I could, maybe. It'll help a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. No, there's actually... I don't know. You know, there's a balance that you have to do when it comes to this mission. You have to build enough units to be able to fend off the Air Force. But you also have to stop a very hefty army that's going to be coming from... Well, it comes from both sides. It comes a little less from this side, but it comes a lot from this side. Like, up here, we're going to be hit with medium tanks and various other medium tanks. It's the medium tank bridge. That is definitely what it is. So that's going to be tough. Now, in the south, what I find is you can sort of fight a little bit here. Eventually something is going to come, and then you have to run away afterwards. And actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think this is the day. Yeah, it does survive, because the Eagle's got that extra defense. Yeah, you know what? This is the day I actually have to run away. So, we're going to run away. Yes. Run away to fight another day. That's what we're going to do. Okay, this guy's going to go here in perfect. We have enough to buy the missile, the infantry, and then these guys are going to just run over here. And this guy's got to go right here to block. This guy's got to block right here, and then this spot is not actually really overly important. But we're just going to set it up like that. Main thing, missiles need to survive. We got 2 missiles in a dream. That's right. Now, it is actually possible the Eagle won't pop Lightning Strike. It's a little bit of a gamble to whether he'll do it or not. But he might. And if he does, well, then we just have to figure out what we're going to do from there. But like I said, as long as our missiles stay alive, we should be fine. Now, the nice thing about him having to scout then pop the Lightning Strike is he's going to be, like, fairly weakened. Right? So he'll be able to do, like, only 70% damage, and we'll be able to counter with a Hyper Repair. It'll be okay. Oh, here he comes. Look at that bomber. That's a nice looking bomber. Oh, I just one-shots it too. The strength. Now, is he gonna pop the Lightning Strike?
Speed is
yeah.
the lifeblood of battle.
All right. Let's see how many of my guys survive the first little wave here. Oh yeah, the missiles would definitely one-shot at this point. Trapped. Aw, but the medium tank came in. It's not going to be a one-shot, though. It's going to take it down to like 4, I think. Ah, 3. Got lucky. Lucky. Lucky shot. But don't worry. This is nothing to worry about. So yeah, this is actually not what you want to happen. You don't really want him to pop the Lightning Strike on this turn if you can prevent it. What you really want to do is you want to lure in these bombers so you can take them out before the Lightning Strike. But unfortunately, we got hit by the Lightning Strike, and now we have to deal with all this stuff in front of us. But are we going to let that, you know, trouble us? Are we going to let that deter us? I don't think so, you know? I think we'll still be able to pull it off. All we gotta do is just clear out as many of these guys as we can. And then we'll be great. But that's exactly why we build 2 missiles, you know? Now, if we only built anti-air, then we would have a problem. But the missiles are the ones that really get it done for us. Diddly diddly. Oh, you were looking pretty smug there for a second, Eagle. What happened? What happened to you? Ha! What a guy. This is the kind of music that we need in the clubs on New Year's. Not that I've been to like a club in years, but I'm pretty sure this is what they play on New Year's. Alrighty. Yeah, I figured it was close enough. So now we need to just kind of think for a second. I am going to have to do a little shimmerino. I wish I had just a little bit more money. That would be pretty cool because we really do need the artillery right now. But I don't know. I think it'll be okay. So I'm gonna bring this back. 60%. Yeah, this might be okay because that'll... I don't think he'll run away. Oh god, no. I wouldn't dream of building a B-copter till like day 20. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. There's not really any point to build air units so early. Now, you might get tempted to try to steal this island here. But I always find when you try to steal that island, it's usually doesn't work out too well for you. And you just end up wasting like 6k trying to get the island. Now, there is actually a possibility that you can build an early T-copter and sort of bring it up here. And you can either snag this or you can possibly snag that. But it's super risky. Super risky. So risky that I don't really like to do it. Alright. I am gonna build artillery right there, build that dude, and then we'll end the turn right there. We have a little bit of a defense bonus right now, folks. You know, we're doing okay. And then, yeah, we'll just see what happens. Oh, no, he ran away. I didn't think he was gonna run away. Oh, but we got lucky. He attacked with the anti-air first. Alright, that's okay. That's pretty okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah! Still good. We're still doing good around here, you know? So on another note, did anybody do anything fun for New Year's? Or anybody have any plans for like after this? Or are we all just staying at home, just chilling, watching Advance Wars tonight? Alright, so also, that was like wave 2. Now, I believe that there's probably about 2 more waves of air units that are going to come at you before you're actually really able to do anything. The onslaught of tanks from the north after making so much investment in anti-air. Don't lose cons. Oh no, it'll be fine. You know what, honestly, all you really have to do with these guys up here is you just have to block them. You don't really have to push or anything at the moment. That's why we get a couple artillery here. If we get one artillery and just plop them over here, then we'll be able to just pick it off. We don't really have to do anything like extravagant to take care of that. The anti-air are far more important to get than like any extra tanks or anything at the moment. Mostly just because you have to survive that initial onslaught. Now, we can take out the medium tank. We don't really have to worry about that. Just chillin', Alga. Nice. Nice! That's the way to be. So we've done that. Do that. I'm gonna go here. How much damage does this do? That'll take it down to 5. The mech might actually be a not bad trade. And I've never tried with us sacrificing a mech. I don't know. Oh, it might not fully kill me though. Alright, we're gonna have to just go with that. This guy can pew-pew that guy over there for a minute. This guy can go here. We have 15,000 funds. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna build an artillery from that spot. I'm gonna move this guy here. We'll move this guy back. Move him down. We are going to build some kind of a unit. Now we know we have a medium tank here, but if it comes closer, it's gonna get popped by that. That is unless, of course, another guy comes and one-shots this guy. But in that case, I don't really think that he's got anything else that'll be able to one-shot this. And if the medium tank does come forward and take out this, then I will have a shot on the medium tank, which is like, you know, a pretty effective trade. So I don't think that'll really be that much of a problem. We're going to build a tank out of that position, and we'll build an infantry right here. Now, it is possible that a battlecopter or a bomber is going to rush up and just smack this tank in its pretty little face. But if that happens, then, you know, that's just part of the show, man. It's part of the fun. If it happens, it happens. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, Lexi, you know, that is true in the original version, but this one, like I said, because the AI actually does not see you through fog, it needs to have vision first in order to actually attack you. So in the original version, I would 100% agree with you that this mission is 100% cancer. But this mission makes it a little bit easier, a little bit more fair. I would say it's still a tough mission overall, but not like super bad, but definitely is tough. But I don't know, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, Rivals has gotten a bad rap throughout the years, so if it ends up being a toxic pile of cancer and we need to toss it right in the radiation chamber, then maybe that's what we're gonna do. But you know, only time will tell, you know, so we'll see what happens. Alright, do we got a 30? No, that's a 22. Yeah, we'll give it the chemotherapy it deserves, no worries. Now, there is sort of a misconception about Reboot Camp when it comes to the AI cheating. The AI does actually technically still cheat. It knows where you are. But it just, the only difference is it needs to have vision on you in order to attack you. Like, one thing that the AI is famous for is being able to scout out your sub, like, magically scout out your subs and know exactly where they are. That's one thing that's annoying. But, you know, it's also gotten a little bit better in other aspects too, so. Yeah, I don't know. You know, we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. We shall definitely see how it goes. And am going to block both airports this turn. And we're going to build... What do we want to build? Could build an artillery, but we already have an artillery here. So unless we actually lose one, it's not like a huge deal. So here's some trivia. Dual Strike was the first to follow those rules and conditions for fog engagements. Makes sense. I think this game actually does get a lot of its or maybe not, maybe influence is the wrong word, but I feel like it gets a lot of its coding from Dual Strike. So that would make sense. You ever think that they had a matchmaking system in place after a year of being... You ever think they had matchmaking or matching making system in place after a year of being waited? They thought it wasn't worth it and cut it. I actually did hear that they had matchmaking for this and decided it wasn't worth it and cut it. Yes, apparently that is something that happened. And whoever made that decision is a very bad person, and they should be punished severely. Maybe not severe punishment, but like, you know, they should get cold coffee for the rest of their lives, is what I'm saying. Like every time they go to a coffee shop and they order a nice steaming hot cup of coffee, it should just come cold every time. Yeah, I know it's cruel, but you know what else is pretty cruel is not having online matchmaking in a game that is designed for like PvP. Like I know this game is supposed to be a PvE game and it's all fun and la-di-da, right? But I mean, the whole point of games like this, like turn-based strategy games, is so there's some sort of competitive element to it. Without the competitive element to it, well, once you're done all the content, that's it. There's not really any other stuff you can do. Aside from, like, you know, trying to speedrun the game or something, but I don't believe that I'm anywhere good enough to figure out every single possible speedrunning strategy in this game. Although, funny thing is, there are actually speedruns of Advance Wars out there, which are pretty cool to watch. I did check out a few of them once upon a time. Ah, the little anti-air that could. What a guy. This guy right here. Legend. Legendary status. Yeah, I'm not sure if they lost money or not on this game, but, I mean, apparently they haven't really released numbers, so I don't know, man. It doesn't look too good. But hey, I don't know. What can you do, right? What can you do? Alright, I think we're going to go for a little double shot here. So let's take this tank. We'll definitely take this guy out right here. And then we'll move in the mech. And we'll take another shot. Because he's already got Lightning Strike anyways, right? Oh, he doesn't have Lightning Strike yet. Well, even if he moves into attack, he's going to have Lightning Strike. And yeah, he's got vision down here. So he's going to be able to do the attack. So let's, at the very least, let's make him juggle his units around. Yeah, well, okay, the one thing I'm really hoping for is I hope that Nintendo sees that people were really, really hyped up for Advance Wars, but they just didn't quite get the game that they wanted. And maybe, if we're lucky, they might listen to their audience, and then in the future, we'll get an Advance Wars game that's going to have all the things that we want, right? It's possible that might happen. I don't know for sure. I'm not a mind reader. I don't got a monkey paw at home. You know, I can't make wishes, can't grant wishes. But I'm hoping that, you know, if people say what they like about the game and what they don't like about the game, maybe they'll implement those changes if they ever make another Advance Wars game. Because that's honestly what people want. You know, we just want some online matchmaking so, you know, we can go against some really strong people and maybe win, maybe lose, but at the end of the day, have a good time doing it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so I had a bunch of coffee. I'm gonna have to pause myself and I will be right back. Eagle will take his turn. Okay, we'll be back in a short moment. Holy moly, how dead are we? Oh god, we're not even close to dead. Not even close to dead. We're doing so good. Yeah, no, don't worry. The tux is good. You even washed my hands too. Don't worry. Everything's good. Well, let's see what we missed here. So, I believe if it was nominated, Nintendo can't avert their eyes from the topic that there's an audience for the game. Nintendo should have just have stolen the idea Advance Wars by Web has made. Yeah, possibly. You know, possibly. But you know what? I've been playing Advance Wars by Web off and on since basically I was in college, right? And yeah, fantastic game for sure. The guys that made that game, they definitely deserve a lot of praise. I remember I messaged the guy that made it, A Mariner, way back in the day. Had a little chat with him, because this was the time when I was actually in college for like multimedia, right? So I was trying to do that kind of a thing for a little while. Didn't really work out. I found out I was really bad at programming, so I couldn't program, couldn't figure it out. It was just did not have it. But I did talk to A Mariner, and yeah, he seemed like a really good guy. Huge Advance Wars fan. He did say that the most important thing if you ever want to be a programmer is just to find a code that you want to learn and you like it, and just write it out over and over and over and over and over until you just have it. So you can write it like it's, you know, perfectly from memory. That's it. But that's pretty much how it is for like most things, you know? Anything you want to excel at, you just gotta do over and over until it's just burned in your head. Isle Mal, I will defeat the enemy to the best of my ability. And you know what? We have enough money for a medium tank, and we don't really need a medium tank right now, but we're gonna build it because that's who we are, you know? Dan, you got the same major, eh? Nice. Cryo Goose has a major in machining technology. Nice. Well, you know, Isle Mal, if you buy Baldur's Gate 3, then I will see you in the streams next year. Because I assume you're going to be awfully busy with that one. I've heard very good things about that game. But you know, as you know, we played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So, if Baldur's Gate 3 is anything like that, which I know it's not, but storyline-wise, it's going to be a good time. Oh yeah, these missiles are like getting value, man. They are getting value. Unfortunately, we're going to get hit by another lightning strike, but it's all part of the game, man. It's all part of the game. No, I just hope that I really hope that the bomber doesn't decide to go down south. That would actually be pretty annoying if it went down south and attacked the tank. But, you know, once again, if it happens, it happens. Not really much we can do about it. Look at this rocket over here just being a champion, though. Okay, I need to know. I need to know where this bomber is going. Yeah, we're definitely gonna hope that that rocket gets smashed. All right, what's the plan? What's the plan for the bomber? Ha! Ah, what a loser. He's going down. Alright, so yeah, this is like the wave 3 or 4 that I was talking about. So as soon as this wave is taken care of, then we're actually able to start pushing. Because this is the majority of the air units that he's going to be able to send. He will send a couple bombers and, you know, random stuff every now and then. But for the main bulk of it, this is it. So we survive this wave, then we can start pushing. Now, unfortunately, we have to push past the bridge, which is super annoying. Super annoying, but it's what we gotta do, man. It's what we gotta do. 91. Okay, we're gonna pop our power. 10% firepower. The hit on the tank on the road, that should be either 99 or 100% now. Oh yeah, the repair is worth it specifically just so we can guarantee the kill on this right here. Because now we can attack that rocket, which is great. Our anti-air can actually move back and attack one of the fighters. Depending on what's here. We'll take a look. We'll take a look and see if the tank sees anything on the bridge. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, yeah, so we don't see anything. Perfect. Alright, guarantee this kill right here. Boom. 128% damage. Overkill to the max. Now, sadly, we only have one anti-air left up here because we had to use one of them to block over here. So, that is kind of unfortunate for sure. But it's definitely not the end of the game. Not the end of the game. But can we do anything else over here? Oh, I don't know. I don't think that this attack here is 100%. But it would be a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we actually do... You know what? I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to attempt something here. If this works out, this is going to be really good. If it doesn't work out, well then we're pretty much just in the same situation that we would already be in. How much fuel does this have? 27? It says 35. Ah, we can only attack one of them anyways. Alright, we'll take the 74. And also, the other good thing is, by taking all these engagements during the power turn, we're actually making it so Eagle is not able to rely on the power charge from losing these units here, too. Well, specifically the bombers and the battlecopter up here, but this guy, too. That is a pretty hefty hit. Oh, you know what? What was this again? 106. Okay, so... yeah, we'll do it this way. So this will guarantee the kill on here. Artillery will guarantee the second kill. And then medium tank will move in. And then we're going to see the classiest screen down here. Medium tank on medium tank violence. Oh, and oh boy, is it going to be good. That's what I like to see right there. Alright, let's get some infantry moving up here. So the other thing is... it's really good to build an APC. Because obviously the infantry are very slow. So they're not going to be able to move, you know, too quick at all. Unfortunately. So building an APC is a good idea. Now, once we get rid of the fighters, we are able to build a transport copter. You don't want to send the transport copter here, obviously, because the fighter reinforcement goes directly right here if it can't see anything else. So if you send the transport copters down here, you're able to land them over here pretty effectively. But until we actually get rid of the Air Force entirely, we're not going to do that. And okay, so that was a pretty good turn. I will move this guy down here because we don't need him up there anymore. This will end right here and now. Oh, God, I'm so mad. So mad right now. Nah, that's what you get. See, he was trying to attack the APC. He was like, oh my God, there's an APC there. I better attack it. Oh my God. No. Not attacking Semi's APC. It's my APC. Now he's moving in, attacking with battlecopters. Hey, that's a cool little thing. I didn't actually notice that because I never play with visuals, right? There's actually a transport copter just right there on the airport screen, just chilling. That's nice. That's a nice little touch. I like that. It's just hanging out. 85%. Ugh, that's unfortunate. No guarantee that that's a one-shot. Maximum that would be able to do would be like 94, I think. Okay, so let's move these guys down here. Yeah. So we're just out of range of being able to hit that dude with this guy. But this guy is pretty much going to die on his own pretty soon, so I think we're just going to ignore that fighter and not give him the charge. This guy's a little farther away from dying. So I think we'll take that shot. That'll be worthwhile. Here's more trivia. You can even see jet airliners move on the airway or air runway in the background. Cool. That's actually pretty nice. Maybe we'll be able to get a visual right here. See what we see. Oh yeah, there they are. Look at those guys just moving. There's somebody driving like a bus over there. Is that one of those things that they ship, move like airplanes around on? I don't know. Or is that one of the luggage things? I don't know. I haven't been to an airport too often. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of like little details in this game which are very cool. Very cool indeed. Like the in-game or the combat animations in this game are like really cool. I'm a huge fan of them. It's really unfortunate that the overlay guys right here are just kind of not really up to par for a lot of people. Because I do agree with a lot of the facts that people were saying. Like, it's very difficult to tell the difference between the units. But if you can get past that, there's a lot of really cool little things in this game, which are fun. But I mean, like, I play games that have like terrible graphics all the time, and I still like enjoy them. So, you know, little things don't really bother me too much, especially things like that. All right, let's pop that guy right there. This guy's still here. We have no vision up north at the moment, but it is pretty much time for us to move the missiles out. So, I'm gonna build one more APC for the north, and now we will just slowly begin our push. Now, it is day 12, so hopefully, the goal is if we can grab the side bases, like the north and south base, hopefully by like maybe day, I don't know, like day 20 to 25. If we can grab them by then we're pretty much in good territory to be able to get the S rank. Because by that time, we'll be able to push forward and take out the HQ area. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big one, is the missiles and the rockets. And then some people have said that the tanks and the medium tanks are really close to each other too. And I completely agree, they are. You have to look really close to tell the difference. But at that point, I think what you really need to do is, if you're having a lot of trouble with that, I'm not saying anybody specifically, but just in general, if you're having trouble with that, then what you should really do is take advantage of just the fact that you can zoom in. You know, you can zoom out, you can take a look at the entire map, see what's going on, and you can zoom into specific areas. And if you zoom all the way in, then you are able to see like what's going on. So, I mean, there are ways that you can work around it, right? But yeah, you know, crap, it's okay to disagree, you know? There is absolutely no problem with disagreeing. If you're talking about the medium tank thing, medium tank to tank. Which I think you are, so, yeah. No, you know, it is what it is, you know? Alright, so, let's go ahead and take that guy out. I think we're gonna fire with one of the missiles, and we're just gonna take out the remaining fighter. No, we can't, because we already used one. So we're gonna move one of them out right now. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Now, I don't want to get surprise popped by a bomber, so we are gonna protect him as we're moving him. And then this guy could take out this guy. So that'll be nice. Because, I mean, like, you know, the last thing you want to happen is to have a surprise bomber just come out and just pop your dude. That's not what we're here for. The unit over world design doesn't really bother you at all because I've spent years playing Advance Wars games and with all the visuals, and because I love the game, I love it so much as a kid. Yeah, it makes sense. You know what? The overlay visuals don't bother me either at all. It took me like maybe like a week or so to get used to them, and then once I was able to really tell the difference between things and, you know, utilize the zoom feature and everything, then I didn't really have any problems with it. But, you know, not everybody is able to, you know, use it effectively or see exactly what's going on, right? So, you know, is what it is. Is what it is. Alright, so what do we need? It would be... What do we need over here? We need anti-air. We need, like, at least one anti-air up there. And... I don't know if I want to risk building a T-copter yet. It's kind of early still. I don't know. I think we only have one tank down south. I'm gonna just pop a tank. Because I do find that this side gets a little bit more traction when it comes to ground units, and this one gets a little bit more traction when it comes to air units, I find. I think. So we're gonna try to do it like that. Oh yeah, that's fair. Orange Star missiles and Green Earth rockets. Those are just the kryptonites. Those are the kryptonites right there. Yeah, that's true, Algo. That's the one thing that is just the worst about this game, is just there's no online multiplayer, no online matchmaking. I mean, it's nice that you can play multiplayer with like your friends and stuff, but you know, it's kind of, sometimes it can be difficult just setting up a match between you and your friends. And yeah, you just want to get in there and you want to pwn some noobs, you know? That's all we want to do, is we want to just go in there and pwn some noobs. Or in my case, I would probably be the one getting beat up. So somebody can just go and pwn this noob, I guess, you know? Yeah, it'd be fun. Definitely would be a lot of fun. Yeah, variety. Variety is the spice of life, and that's what we need. Yeah, he didn't use the lightning strike last turn. Okay. So it's entirely possible that he's going to come in with a big old lightning strike and like wipe out like half of this. Possibly, or even half of this. So yeah, this is something that we are gonna have to definitely look out for, because it's coming. I just want to like, yeah, see, this guy's right here. So the last thing I want him to really have for lightning strike is vision. So I'm gonna use the medium tank and just make sure that that guy is taken out, so he doesn't have that vision. Yeah, well, that is the thing about competitive Advance Wars, and that's if you only play against a few people, it's going to be insanely difficult for you to actually improve yourself, because all you're doing is just fighting the exact same strategies over and over, pretty much. Now, it is possible that you and your friends might be able to improve together and, you know, have like in-depth discussions on a strategy and what you did and how you can change. That is definitely possible. But the best way to do it is just to get out there and fight a bunch of random people and just learn from your wins and learn from your mistakes. That's pretty much it. The more battles and the more different strategies you get, you know, paired up against, that's it. You just gotta get out there and fight multiple people. That's why online matchmaking would be great. Because imagine you're just sitting at home, you know, and you just bang out, you know, like 5, 6, 7 online matches in one night. It'd be perfect. You could be watching me get crushed by Ghost 7. Actually, funny story is I actually do have a replay of me getting crushed by Ghost 7 on the Advanced Wars replay viewer. So that's not far from the truth. So yeah, it's pretty good. It was a good try. It was a good try. It didn't go super well for me, unfortunately, but it was a good try. I don't know if I want to post it because it was a map test, is what it was. So it wasn't like a super try-hard game or anything, but I mean, I definitely did try. But I feel like he kind of went easy on me too, and he still beat me, right? He's such a crafty guy. He's definitely worthy of being called one of the greats, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be posting that one. But I do have a couple replays lined up for January that I want to get out. So I'll be looking forward to posting those hopefully soon. It just depends on when I get some time where I can actually record them. I'm on vacation for a couple more days, so I'm thinking maybe in the next day or so I'm gonna post one of them. Me versus Advanced Warrior would be great. I've never actually fought Advanced Warrior, to be completely honest. We fought on a team together one time, and that was pretty fun. But I never fought against him. I think it'd be a pretty fun match. I'd be tempted just to medium tank spam the entire game, though. No, I'm just kidding. If I actually did play him, I probably would, like, you know, try. But if it happens, I would prefer it to happen naturally in, like, the Global League. The future for Reboot Camp on this channel in 2023. That is a viable question. I'm not sure what the future of Reboot Camp on this channel is, but I do intend on doing a couple extra series when it comes to Reboot Camp. And one thing I would really like to do is do possibly some challenge runs of Reboot Camp, where I do like war rooms with really weak COs or the worst COs possible. A couple people were asking about that, for sure. And I think I will try it. The other thing I want to try is doing like a challenge mode where I fight Sturm in all the war rooms. I was thinking about doing like a swap where I play as the opposite army in the war rooms and see how that's see how that goes. I think it would go like, you know, super easy. But yeah, no, there's a couple ideas. I do have one like little video that I've been chipping away at for a while. I don't really want to give away too many spoilers on the video. But I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because not many people actually watch these lives, right? So I don't think it'll really be too much of a spoiler. But one of the things that I'm planning is to figure out who the most dominant CO is in Advanced Wars when it comes to the AI. So I've been hosting a little bit of a tournament between all the COs. And actually, Crowd, that's one of the reasons why I asked for a whole bunch of maps from you. Is because I'm getting the AI to play on a whole bunch of different maps in a tournament style to determine who's gonna come out as #1. And yeah, that's been pretty fun, just watching the AI just beat itself up. So yeah, I have about I want to say maybe like 2.5 hours of footage on that recorded right now, so that'll be pretty fun. But other than that, like, I'm not really sure. Maybe if I get enough support from the community, one thing I might be willing to try would be attempting like viewer submitted maps where somebody would make like, you know, a challenging map and then I just have to figure out how to beat it. I think that would be kind of fun too. Aside from that, that's all the ideas that I have. But there definitely is going to be some more Reboot Camp on the channel. That's for sure. But I know that some people are definitely, well, I shouldn't say some people. I know I have one fella that has been talking to me about making a ROM hack. So one of the next things that I do, possibly live, will be playing through a ROM hack of Advance Wars 2. So that would be pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But when it comes to doing videos on RebootCamp, I'll probably just be sticking to doing lives if it comes to RebootCamp. But I don't know, I might plop in a little video here and now. But I think a lot of people have really been missing, you know, my traditional content of just making replays. So I want to definitely try to get back into doing some of those for sure. But I love RebootCamp and I love Advance Wars, so it's definitely not going anywhere on the channel anytime soon. So don't worry, it's sticking around. So I don't know, hopefully that answers your question. Kind of just rambled on there for a little while, but yeah. I have to like shimmy these dudes around. Yeah, the bigger maps can be bigger if they're not online playable, right? So that would be fantastic. Yeah, if you have like an idea for any sort of a random challenge map or like a campaign style map, you can feel free to make it and send it to me, and I will definitely probably play it. It'll definitely be a live thing though, for sure. But yeah, I'm interested. I mean, like, yeah. Yeah, of course. It's always nice to have a job. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough trying to figure out stuff to do for Advance Wars. There's so many content creators for Advance Wars now. It's like unreal, and I'm super stoked about it. I'm glad that a lot of people are getting out there and making content on the game. It's becoming kind of hard to figure out how to make new and interesting things that people haven't seen before. And like every single replay game is like a little bit different for sure. But generally it all comes down to relatively the same thing. But that's one of the other reasons why I was really happy when people were submitting games to me. Because I got to showcase a bunch of games from like different people of various like skill levels. Like I had a couple people that were fairly high, but I had a lot of people that were like mid-card players, right? Those are my favorite ones to cast. The mid-card players. Because those are the guys that can really, really improve. So I was having a lot of fun doing that, but I haven't actually received a replay outside of my Discord in the last little while. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I think that kind of comes with the territory of not posting any replays for a long time. Because since RebootCamp came out, the channel has primarily just been pumping out RebootCamp content for a long time. So yeah, gotta get back on the replays for a little bit. I got some fun ones coming up though. 21%. But yeah, Cryle, if you come up with anything, just send it my way, man. I will be more than happy to give it a try. I mean, I almost considered playing one of my wife's maps that she made for me on stream, but the only way to do some of those missions is to like literally wait for like 50 days. And yeah. It's a tough life. It's a tough life out there. All right, we're done talking about that now. Okay, I think I'm gonna send both of these guys down here. Alright, so we have a little bit of a situation with this medium tank up here. Because as soon as I bring this guy back, I'm going to lose vision. So it's a good thing that we have this transport copter here. Because we need to move the transport copter right there in order to keep vision on the medium tank. And then we can pop it. Pow-pow. Classy. Now, I don't remember what the unit was that was right here, so I'm not gonna be pushing my guys up too far. It was an anti-air? Dangerous. Let's get dangerous. Alright. Plop that guy here. Plop him right there. Okay, so now I'm gonna build a battlecopter. It's time. We have the battlecopter. Let's see if it gets immediately one shot or not. No, my transport copter. That's so sad. Unfortunately, it was necessary. It was necessary so I could take out that medium tank. We are on day 18. So roughly around the time when I thought I would be able to build a battlecopter. And he built one up there, right? So what's this? 180. So we need to take the 100. I don't know if we're like super ahead of schedule or not. I don't think so. But we might be more ahead of schedule than I thought, maybe. Yeah, so that's him. So he's right there. He's not in position to actually hit me here, so maybe... Nah, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that just yet. I'm gonna go in for the cap. There's nothing here. Okay, so... I'm gonna take the shot from there. Let's see if there's anything just lurking in the shadows right here. There is. There's a tank lurking in the shadows right there. So, we are going to have to block this off. Bring this dude forward. And then we have to pump this guy as far forward as we can. This guy also has to go forward. And I'm gonna have hyper repair again pretty soon. Like, as soon as like the next little couple engagements happen, I will have another hyper repair. So I don't have to worry about that too much. I'm gonna just... No! I had so many no. I got greedy. I got greedy, man. That's what you get for being greedy. Alright. Well. Moral of the story is don't be greedy. Don't be greedy in Rivals. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Usually around this time is when Eagle will send a transport copter over to your HQ, I'm pretty sure. Like roughly around day 20-ish, I think is when it pops up. So one very important thing that you want to make sure of is you always have something around your HQ. Like, don't leave it unguarded, okay? Just pretend that you're playing against Sammy all the time and just keep something on your HQ. Now, if he's attacking with a infantry, it's possible he might not attack with a battlecopter. Yeah. So he did it. No, he didn't. Okay, yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, 85%. I'm not even gonna bother attacking that thing. I will just use this infantry and then I'll build another infantry just to make sure. Alrighty. Pew! Take him out. $55. We can get a KO here with the anti-air moving up too. Okay, I know I've been saying a lot of random stuff about this mission, but another thing that you really want to definitely make sure that you're doing, if at all possible, is you have to make sure that you are finishing off units any chance that you get. Because any sort of vision that Eagle has is he's going to take advantage of. So any chance you have, just finish something off. And also, it's very important to be aware of how much vision the opponent's units actually have. So I believe, what button is it? If you press the R2 or the ZR button, you're able to check here, and you can see that like an infantry, for example, has 2 vision. So if you see that, you know that this infantry can only see these squares right here. Right? So this infantry is unable to actually see this tank, so likely what would happen is the infantry will just move in and get trapped. Right? So the way that you really make sure that you're super effective at this mission is you have to make sure you know what the vision is for each unit. And yeah, build missiles. That's it. That's all you need to beat this mission. 100%. But I will do my best not to ramble on about things that everybody probably already knows about. But for those people that may be watching that don't know that or might be looking for tips on how to beat the mission, little things like that will really help you out. Because I can't guarantee that anybody else's run will look exactly like this one, even if you're following the movements like perfectly. No guarantee. And you gotta be aware of those little things. It's the little things that count, folks. Little things that count. Alright, massive medium tank damage right here. Also, can I just say, like, this medium tank right here, this guy has been getting it done. He has just been going at it, man. He's unstoppable. Like, you cannot stop this man. He's so powerful. This medium tank is, from now on, known as the wall breaker. And I swear to God, if he dies just because I said something about him, I'm gonna be so upset. So upset. So the wall breaker better not perish. Oh no, he's capping my HQ. Oh God, what will I ever do? See, this is what I'm talking about the vision. You stay out of Eagle's vision, he can't do nothing to you. Like, look at all those wasted moves that he already did right there. Now, like our friend, I believe, who was it in the chat earlier? Lexi? I think it was Lexi. Yeah, like Lexi was saying earlier about the cancerous version of this mission. In the original, right? Eagle would have been able to attack you with all these guys. Like, he would have knew exactly where you were. So you have to set up your guys much, much different in the original. But we're not playing the original, you know? We're playing Reboot Camp. We're on easy mode over here, folks. It's good stuff. What's up? Oh, the medium tank? Oh, yeah, no, he's fine. 2 shots is like more than enough. Plus, got an APC right here. It's APC right there. That is for this guy right here. Well, actually, we got 3 ammo left. But, you know, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And yeah, there is a bomber here, but I mean, like, now there isn't. There's no bomber there. It's not even a problem. We got this. We got this in the bag. Don't worry, man. I thought this out. We're good, man. We're good. We're good. The wall breaker is moving in. I'm just kidding. I didn't have any of this planned out. It's just working out. It's just working out because we believe. As long as you believe, you know, everything will work out, man. Yeah, yeah, as Dejas was saying, man, get that guy a Best Buy gift card. All right. Excuse me. No HQ caps, okay? This isn't gonna happen. Not even gonna toy with that idea. Now, let's see what I can do down south, because I can't actually hit anything with this missile, though, so that's unfortunate. And obviously, you know, the fighter is a big threat. And the fighter can't attack any of our land units, though. It can definitely attack our air units. So the fighter is going to be a secondary thought. We do have to take out that battlecopter. Yeah, Eagle definitely gets a participation ribbon for this mission, but I think that is definitely going to be going to us here in the long run. Now, sadly, we are going to do a little cardinal sin. We are not actually going to be able to finish this unit off, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. And there's nothing we can do about that because we have nothing that's actually in range to do enough damage to it. So, yeah, that is definitely a little unfortunate. But let's take it down to 1. We don't need to spell. Spelling's not like super important in the grand scheme of things. The important thing is that you just make enough sense that people will know what you're trying to spell. And then, yeah, that's it. Then you're good to go from there. It's like, okay, so I'm like notorious for not actually really properly reading things. And just kind of saying whatever comes to my mind, right? And actually, I got it pointed out in my Discord earlier today or yesterday. Because I posted a Cole match. And I've been calling his Super Co-Power Trial of Woe my entire life. Just because I've never actually really read it. And that's just what I assumed it said. But apparently, it says Trail of Woe. So, yeah. I've been saying that wrong my whole life, apparently. So, that's cool. It's good to know. Very important information indeed. So, yeah, now we know it's Trail of Woe. Maybe it is a Mandela effect. Because, like, I could have swore that, that it was Trial of Woe for so long. But maybe it's a Mandela effect. Maybe it's the whole world that's wrong and not me. I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe there's a world out there where medium tanks aren't even classy. But that's a world that I don't want to be a part of, to be completely honest. Oh no, he's using a lightning strike. Oh dear. I'm gonna get hit by so many units. Actually, this lightning strike is pretty unfortunate because I was planning on doing that push past the little area there. So that is kind of unfortunate, but I don't think it's gonna be too bad. See, I thought it was Trial of Woe too. And like, I don't know, it rolls off the tongue better than Trail of Woe, right? But I get like the whole concept of Trail of Woe because they're foot soldiers walking on a road, which is, I guess, would be considered a trail, right? So, I mean, that makes sense, but yeah. Trial just sounds better in my opinion. Trail makes it, whoa! Very important to have your trail mix when you're going on a walk, folks. You never know when you might get stranded out there in the middle of nowhere, and you need to have food. Alright, so we got hit really, really heavy down here, which is quite unfortunate. He's got a whole lot of air units. And he's trying to cap my HQ again, which is super annoying. But we're pushing him pretty close up here. So, yeah, you know, I don't think it's super bad, all things considered.
Hyper repair.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we can handle the dark history of Trail of Woe. Might be a little too much for us to handle at the moment. But you never know, right? You know, if I ever get interested, I'll check it out. Okay, so this is like not like really good. it's not really good, but it's still doable. Right? We can still push by there. Now, I should have been actually building a couple more land units and sending them down here. Like, the battlecopters are pretty good. They're not good, right? So, I just, I need to think. I need to just have a little ponder about this for a moment. Because we can do 83. Yeah, we can do 83 here. We can do 83 here. We would be able to hit this, and we could take out the fighter. Now, I mean, we'll definitely be able to kill this with 2 shots of the anti-air, right? And we'll be able to, like, severely injure these 2 guys with our battlecopters. So I feel like that might be more worth it in the long run, right? So what we are going to do is we will go ahead and take that engagement. And Cryle, go ahead and hit us with a little bit more trivia. I have no problem with that. Okay, this guy's got to come up here. And we might... Oh, you know what? I think we can actually kill these guys. Like, outright. Because they got weakened defense right now. So we're going to be doing extra damage to them. Like, extra chip damage. Okay, we'll be able to take them out if we get the one shot here. If we get the one shot, then we'll be able to do it. Ah, look at that guy. He thought he was good. He thought he had power. He doesn't know what power is. Oh, well, you know what? You can go ahead and say what the power reference is. It's fine. Oh, yeah, by the way. So the other important thing to note is because these two infantry have been brought to try to cap the HQ, now there's a very important thing to keep in mind. That important thing is that this island is now open. So we're actually able to go in there and cap those 3 properties now too. Which is gonna, you know, increase our funds, which is fantastic. Now, I believe there should be nothing on this island. Yeah. So that's good. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see for sure. All right. Now, is this 100? Ooh. All right, we're taking that. We're taking that shot. Oh. Ah. That's my base. He better not have a bomber now, though. The wall breaker. 2 ammo. I think this will be fine. Now, this is kind of like a risky move, but I think in the long run, this is going to be worth it. So we're going to take a couple hits, but I believe that we should be able to take that base. Hopefully. Cross fingers. Cross fingers. But we do need to finish this little attack down here now. And this is not really going to do a whole lot of damage, so we're not going to do that. I am going to see if I can be kind of sneaky. Oh, and I can't. Ooh. I don't know. Ugh. Okay, this might not work, right? But you know what? You guys think? So during the Civil War, the Confederates were trying to prevent the slaves from taking refuge in the northern province of Northern America, or North America, known as the Underground Railroad. Oh, so this is like one of those things. Yeah. Sounds pretty spooky. Pretty spooky indeed. Okay, so we did a risky play. We went to go try to land a guy on this base. Unfortunately, it looks like the base is pretty well defended. Pretty well defended. But I think it'll be okay. Well, the Advanced Wars devs for making that the the name of the co-power. I don't know, man. That's some risky stuff. Oh my god, did he not attack? No, he's got to attack. He's got to have something else coming up to attack my infantry, right? 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 Wow, he doesn't even attack the infantry. This is cool. I'm having a great time. Ha! There's a bomber. Look at him. This is bad. This is bad. No, he's right there. He's right there. Oh man, Advanced Wars got dark with those, that's for sure. That's rough. But I mean, I guess Cole is kind of like a really evil character, so I mean, it kind of makes sense that his name would be something based on tragedy, I guess. I don't know, it might seem a little insensitive for possibly. But yeah, I don't know. Nintendo's wild, man. Nintendo is wild. But no, it's an interesting fact to know for sure. Let's I didn't think it was gonna be connected to something like that. But yeah, interesting. I'll have to look that up now. Maybe that'll be my bedtime viewing. Alright, let's block this off here. I mean, when it comes down to it, history is a very dark thing, man. Like, there's been countless, like, very bad things that have happened in history. And it's a darn shame. Darn shame for sure. That's why we gotta do our best to not repeat history, especially when it's something like that. Alright, let's see if we can actually get the kill here. I don't think we'll be able to. This will take it down to 3. We might be able to actually get lucky. I don't know. We might be able to get lucky. Oh, wait, no, we have a tank. Yeah, never mind. We're good. We are golden right now. Okay. Push past this guy. And then we need to protect our battlecopter. So we definitely... what should we do, actually? We should attack this guy from this side. So we do that. Attack him from that side. And then we're going to loop around. And we're going to put the... Yeah, we'll loop around. 16, that's not enough. We'll loop around, put this guy here. There, that's good. And then I'll put this guy here. Ah, unfortunately, we are actually not in range. Not in range to block that guy off. But if by chance this guy comes down and tries to do some funny business, we will be able to attack him from most angles. Because all he can really do is attack from this angle right here. Which we actually still don't have a shot from. But, oh well, that's okay. We got this. We got this in the bag. Also, I have not been paying attention to the day. What day are we on? We're only on day 22, so actually that's pretty good progress. Yeah, that is actually pretty good progress. I think with some luck, we should be able to pull this off. Yeah. Okay, another battlecopter. And then we'll end that turn. So let's see what Eagle's got at this point. You know, let's see what he's got. Because he's definitely still trying here. He attacked me. What a nice little wall he's got set up here. Okay, so as predicted, we'll be able to take out this bomber. So that's super nice. Yeah, Cryo, I guess you and Alga there, you guys are history buffs, you know? You know your history. Alright, the wall breaker has moved up and is forming a brand new wall. Can't forget about this guy, too. Gotta bring him forward. Alright. Do-do-do. 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 Gotta make sure every single infantry moves. See, Advance Wars makes us pay attention in history class. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, I need to make a very critical decision here. Because on one hand, we need to capture and we need to join. But then I need to make a decision. Because I could actually go up and double strike the battlecopter, base block with the T-copter. That would leave me to losing one of the battlecopters to this missile. We would be able to start attacking the missile the turn after. Oh wait, are we like completely... Yeah, we'd have to move here. I guess it wouldn't really matter, actually. Yeah, nobody likes coal. Nobody likes coal at all. He's not a nice guy, man. He's not a nice guy. He's just a clown man. It's like, who even wants to attack from roads? Nobody wants to attack from roads. Oh. My God. Okay. So we need to... I need to block this guy off again. Okay. We gotta go right here. And then I think I'm 23 and 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I attacked there, he'd kill me anyways. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this play. We're gonna take out the battlecopter on the airport. Once we do that, we'll block it with our T-copter. So we won't be able to produce anything. Can we do it with this one? Yeah, we can. Cool. So we'll do it with that one. And then, I'll just use this one to sort of scout. We'll just go there. Then if anything's like floating around, we'll be able to... They'll do something. they'll get trapped. And then we'll be able to laugh at them. Okay. And we have 18,000. How many units do we have? 42. Okay. We need to just have one of those. I'm not actually going to build anything this turn. Because I want to save my money because now I really want to just start pumping out those bombers. And once we start pumping out the bombers, then we'll just be able to completely wipe through everything. I think the sea is orange in this one because it's sort of signifying a sunset. Sort of like this is the end, right? This is right before we get to just go to sleep. So it's, yeah, I think it's just, it's a sunset. Dusk. Yeah, that comment came right at the right time as soon as we were talking about that one. All right, we're all good. You know what, Neko? That would actually be pretty cool if Advance Wars had like a night system. But I kind of feel like Fog of War is sort of a little bit night system. But at the same time, it's not, you know? It would be nice if there was like a little bit more variety. You know, get some day, get some night. That would be nice. But Alga, if you're not chilling hard, then you do have to chill harder. That's the only way to do it, man. You gotta chill to the maximum. Like if you're not reclined right now at like at least like I would say a solid 80% recline, then you're not chilling hard enough. You gotta chill harder. Alright, I just noticed that this is my only anti-air left up here. So, so that's kind of rough. Okay. Let's see what's going on. There's nothing going on over here. Okay, we're like, this is very good. This is like super good. The only thing that I would really wish that I had right now would be a fighter. You're fighting your cat for the last bit of turkey? My god. Gotta use slash attack on him. It's gonna take a little while for me to actually get this property, so I think I will buy a fighter from the back property. Okay, we get the fighter from the back property, and then we are gonna be good. See, nighttime battles would make a lot of sense too for some of the COs, because like in yeah, in like the ambush missions for Black Hole, especially like the Lash one, or like the the Lash versus Sonya one, or tanks. Like I feel like those missions would be really appropriate for darkness, right? Really appropriate for night. It's like Adder or Sonya are coming in. Or not Sonya. Adder or Lash are coming in and attacking at night. You know, expecting to get some easy kills. But it's like, no. You can't get easy kills. You got Sonya, the Fog of War specialist, right there. Waiting and ready to go. My god. Oh, this is unfortunate. So I'll be able to take this property, but I'm gonna have, yeah. Oh. I'm gonna have to sacrifice a tank. Or not a tank, but a battlecopter. Because I want this guy to not be here. It's very important that he's not here. But I have nothing else that I can attack him with. That's also another kind of mission that I've really enjoyed in Advance Wars, are the POW ones. You know, I like the idea of having to protect like a unit. I don't mind that. Definitely fun. Some of them are a little tedious though. Right? So that is sort of a little bit of a problem, but in general, like most of them are pretty fun, so. Hey, look, that's a bomber. He's just hanging out, having a good time, I guess. Who would my waifu pick be? I don't know if I'm really about the whole waifu thing. But I mean, best girl is Sammy. So, yeah, Sammy. Best girl's always Sammy. $100%. And it's because she's unbeatable. Alright, let's get one of these guys. That's why Sammy is going to be the star of the first and only short that I'm ever going to post on my channel. For those of you that were here last time, you know what I'm talking about. But I won't spoil it for people that might not have been here. But I mean, like, obviously you can just go look at my live from last time and find out. But first and only short, it's going to involve Sammy, and it's going to be good. And it's gonna hit all of us, like, you know, 80s, 90s, and 2000 guys right in the heart. It's gonna be good. Yeah, Sonya's pretty good too. Hey, Jose, nice to see you, buddy. Yeah, Sonya's a little bit of a little sadistic, but she's good too, man. She's good too. Everybody's got their place, that's for sure. I mean, if it comes to, like, actually playing Advance Wars, probably my more common pick of somebody to play would be Jess. I wouldn't really consider Jess, like, a waifu or anything. But, yeah. Jess is pretty cool. I like Jess. Not really, like, a huge fan of Lash or anything. It's not really my cup of tea. But I can see the appeal. But Lash just kind of reminds me too much of, like, you know, a 12-year-old. So it's not like, it's not my jam. But I guess, like, you know what? I think, like, all the Advance Wars characters are supposed to be pretty young, though. I think the only ones that are supposed to be, like, a little bit older would be, like, Nell, right? Yeah, I don't know. Not gonna worry about that too much. Sammy's still best girl. If I had to, okay, let's see. If I had to rank it all, probably be Sammy. Then it would go Nell. Then it would go probably, like, I would say Sasha. And then it would go Rachel. Then it would go Sonya. And then it would go definitely Von Bolt. Then it would go Kindle. And then it would go Lash at the bottom. Unless I didn't say Sonya yet. Sonya would be above Lash. But yeah, Von Bolt, man, he gets my heart going. he's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. Von Bolt, what a terrible CO, man. Like, Von Bolt is, like, I don't know, he's a pretty cool CO. Like, for, like, competitive play and stuff, but as, like, a final villain, he's probably, like, the worst final villain, like, ever. I'm definitely not a fan of Von Bolt. He seems like he's just so weak for, like, a final boss. He's got no strength, man. He's got no strength. No strength at all. Yeah, that's fine, Neko. You know what? That's why I say everybody is entitled to an opinion, and everybody's opinion matters. And if you think Sammy and Lash are #1, or if people think Sonya's #1, or anything like that in the ratings, that's perfect, man. You know, we're all allowed to just like what we like, and we don't have to worry about what nobody says. But yes, Lash definitely has gremlin energy. That is definitely true. Oh, I'm so afraid. I'm wasting fuel because I don't know. I don't want the wall breaker to, like, be destroyed. This guy has been going so hard the whole game. I don't want to lose the wall breaker. Yeah, 1 damage. That's what I like. That's what we're here for. 1 damage. Okay, bust this tank forward. And okay, so we're gonna build a wall breaker down south. Yeah, like who's the top dude pick? I mean, there is a correct answer, but I want to hear what everybody else says. All right, we got Hawk. Yeah, Hawk's a good pick. What else do we got? Grit. We got that Grit range energy, yeah. Grit's pretty good. Flock, that's, yeah, Isla Mal, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Got that slot machine energy. Yeah. Well, you can fix Hawk, though. It's true, because Dual Strike taught us that. It's like, Hawk's not a bad guy. He's just like, I don't know, he's whatever, man. He's just out for his own purposes. He just wants to do what he wants to do. He wants to conquer some things. Can buy, yeah. Alright, so we got Hawks, we got can buys, we got grits. So those are the main picks that I've seen so far. And I like them. I like them. And the Flock. Can't forget about Flock. Oh my god, you would just be able to fall asleep on Drake. It would be like sleeping on a waterbed. But like a much more comfy waterbed. Not like the traditional waterbeds. We're talking about like a good waterbed. Nobody said Olaf yet. Nobody likes Olaf? I think Olaf is pretty cool. I don't know if Olaf is husband material necessarily. But obviously he would have to be husband material because he's grandpa material. Right? And you have to be what's the word? You have to be a husband to be a grandpa, I guess. He is pretty short fused, man. And I feel like he would snap every single Christmas. It's like the eggnog is just like not quite right, and he's just whipping snowballs around, just knocking over everything, tearing the tree apart, looking for his... Oh no, he wouldn't be looking for his lost sock. That's Kanbai. Kanbai is the one that's always looking for his lost sock. Oh my god, it's a freaky Riki. Alright guys, my pick for best husband is definitely going to Grit. Because Grit's just, he's got that big range energy, man. He's good. And he cares. He cares, you know? Olaf is married to the storm. Olaf is already married to the winter. Sturm is definitely not husband material, though. I mean, the last thing you want is unwanted meteor strikes. It's no good. We don't need that, man. Nobody needs unwanted meteor strikes.
Hyper repair.
All right, hyper repair is up. And also, for those of you that have been following along with the game, you know, we are actually almost at the end. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to beat my record. Because 27 days is already passed. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to beat the record, but I think we're going to be able to get a pretty good score. So, yeah, things are looking up. Things are looking up. No, I stopped playing a long time ago, P-Dog. I stopped playing a long time ago. I haven't even been focusing on nothing. I'm just trying to figure out who the best husband and wife are. But here's another question. Who would be the best couple, right? So we got the husbands, we got the wives, right? But who would be the best together? And I don't want to hear Sammy and Eagle, okay? Because that's like the obvious one. Like, who would the other ones be? That's the real question. Because it's obviously Adder and Lash. Adder and Lash together. Perfect. Jake and Jess. Yeah, I like that. Andy and Sonia. Yeah, that's a good one too. That one's a given. I think like there's been a lot of talk about the whole Andy Sonia thing too. I'm pretty sure that's like been a hot topic. But yeah, Adder and Lash, man. That's what it's all about. They're both weird. I think they complement each other perfectly. Yeah. Sonia did give Andy tools, man. I mean, you can't just give somebody tools and not expect that to turn into a full-blown marriage. God, we are going up. Yeah, what would a Grimm and Drake relationship be called? Would it be called like the Gutbusters? No, they're the landlubbers. They're the landlubbers. That's what it is. Oh my God, they're the landlubbers. Okay, that's the end of the stream. Drake and Grimm are the landlubbers, and that's it. We're good. I don't need to play anymore. The landlubbers, the landlubber lovers. Man. I'm too good. The landlubbers. The tropical storms. The tropical landlubber storms of legend. They only come around once in a blue moon. When the seas have lowered their defenses, that's when they come out to strike with their squibs. Oh God. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, what other wacky combinations do we have though? Let's see. I mean, one of the other, like, natural ones that you would always think of would be Grit and Nell, right? And that's also one of the given, right? But what else do we got? Who else do we have? Who would Jugger end up with? Think Jugger would end up with Kindle? Would Jugger end up with Flock? Colin and Jugger. That's perfect. Because you got money in slots. Money in slots all day. Power of money, power of slots. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if Colin is a child, because Colin's got money. And money buys power. He can be married to the casino. He could probably just buy an ID, so he'd always be able to get in the casino. Look at this guy trying to fight. What even is this, man? Jugger is just Flock in a robot costume. It's true. That's all it is. Okay, so... excuse me. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of just talk about a little thing here. Okay? So... some people might wonder what to do with your missiles after you're done with them here. Now, in my humble opinion, the best thing to do with the missiles is to guide them all the way down here. And then if you put your missiles either right here and here, or you put one right here, you can lock these two airports and make it so Eagle can't actually build any air units. Okay? So that's the other thing. Just remember that. Because I haven't really talked about it, but you can do that. That's a thing. So make sure you do that too in your own runs. Yes, that's it. That's it. Aside from that, I think we're done, folks. I think we're done. I think we're gonna win. And you know what? Okay, I put on the visuals because I wanted this to last like a little while. And, you know, I think we just completely slayed this run. This run just went fairly perfect. Fairly perfect, and it was good. But yeah, I agree that Nell and Grit are also not fabled to be together, you know? It wasn't part of their destiny. It was not part of their destiny. And yeah, you guys did fantastic on chat, by the way. I'm very satisfied with your performance. It was perfect. You know, it's good. It's always nice to actually have an engaged chat. And, you know, myself being a very small-time YouTuber and even smaller-time streamer, you know, I'm very appreciative that you all came out and, you know, chilled out with me. Yeah, you made my nights that much better. Yeah. I think we all deserve a solid B rank today, folks. Solid B rank. Chat deserves probably an S rank. I'll give me a solid B rank. And then I think we're gonna be all good. Dang right. Everybody's a queen around here. Queen of the skies. Okay, so the last thing is who is unfortunate enough to end up with Kindle? Who's gonna have to marry Kindle? You know, she's all like high society and whatnot, and you're gonna have to like pay a bunch of money. So who's gonna be it? Jugger? Yeah, she's gonna live alone. That's right. Yeah. It's Jugger. It's Jugger. Female hermit in the city. Well, if it's not Jugger, the only person that could probably keep up with her lifestyle would be Hatchie. And, like, you know, I feel like, you know, maybe that would work, you know? Get kind of like a sugar mama or sugar daddy kind of like thing going on. All Green Earth Airport has like little battle copters in it. That's so nice. That's so nice. I like that. What does the base have? Oh, look at that base. Oh, I guess they all have the battle copters because it's a split screen. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. I lost again. You're a tough one, Andy. That's because I used a strategy this time. A bold move. Well done. You used a strategy? Bold move. Congratulations. That must be why I couldn't match you in battle. Oh, fun fact, in the original Advance Wars, you were actually a, like, I can't remember what it's called, a strategic advisor or something. And in this battle, it'd be like, it's because I'm not fighting by myself. I have this guy right here helping me. And it's like, what? You've had tactician Shemmy on your side the entire time? Oh, and I thought I was fighting a fair battle around here. Oh, I'm gonna write home about this one here. Yeah, that was Eagle right there. He was very mad. He was very mad indeed. But, and in the reboot camp, we don't have that, right? So we don't get Tactician Semi being recognized for all of this magnificent gameplay. It's because Andy used a strategy. And that is how it's done. That's why, that must be why I couldn't match you in battle. Did I say something funny? Not at all. This was your day in the sun. You did well. Hey, let's fight again sometime. Oh, I forgot to check the stats. Okay, honestly, okay. Without even telling you guys, the stats are probably somewhere around over 100 units destroyed for Green Earth, and probably somewhere around like 15, maybe 20 destroyed for Orange Star. Yes. Lots and lots. You know what? No wonder. Okay, no wonder that Hawk just rolled through Green Earth. It's because Green Earth destroyed their entire army in this battle. Because, like, Advanced Wars 2 happens just shortly after this. It's like, how are you supposed to recover your entire army after you just send them to be slaughtered by Andy in Rivals? It's like, no wonder. No wonder Green Earth was on the brink of defeat as soon as you show up. Pfft. This is ridiculous, man. Just ridiculous. Hey, let's fight again someday. Yeah, let's do that. Until we meet again, Andy. And next time, I won't lose. Alright, let's see what we get. Did we pull it off or did we suck? That was a blast. Easy 300, folks. Easiest mission in the world. Nothing to it, I'm telling you. Nothing to it. Now, if it was the original Rivals, we would not be sitting here on a win screen right now. We'd probably be on reset number like 6 or 7 and still fighting. But yes, we did it. Kindle would be with Flak. Yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah, reset 37. That's probably not actually too far. Probably not too far from the truth. Yeah, day 29. 29, 300. That's not too bad. On average, you usually, if you're playing this for the long run, you're kind of running around like day 35 or so. But yeah, my last one, it was 27, so it was a little bit faster. But I mean, I was doing pretty good that day, folks. I was doing pretty good. But I think that's it. Unfortunately, there's no end screen to that one. That's just it. Rivals is done, folks. We have completed the entirety of the challenge campaign, as well as Advanced Wars 2 challenge campaign and all the war rooms. Although, if you guys do want to see something really, really, really nice before we end our stream for the night, just take a look at this beautiful stuff. 300, 300, 300, 300. Look at all these 300s. That's so nice. That's beautiful. That's a work of art right now. That's a work of art. No OCD over here, folks. We got perfect scores all around. Now, when we do the challenge runs of these ones, oh god, it's not gonna be good. Not gonna be good. But until then, you know, it's not too bad. Well, it looks like our time is pretty much done here for the night, folks. So once again, like I said, I very much appreciate you all coming in, joining up, seeing what was going on. So yeah, I hope that you all have a fantastic new year. Make year 2024 as good as you possibly can make it. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for you. Just be good to yourself, be good to the ones you love, and have yourselves a great evening. Take care, folks. Bye-bye for now.